Heyo, this is SteelGray666. We're Steel Razio from Capcom Unity, and yeah, my hair's cut. I don't like it, but I had to do it. Job. Anyway, this video is about the PSP2 or the NGP, which has dual cameras, one on the front, one on the back, dual touchscreens, one on the front and one on the back, which is actually a touch pad, so you can use your fingers to move around. I can see this for scrolling items and stuff like that. Dual analog sticks. I'm not talking the little crappy nubs on the original PSP, the little one. These are actual full analog sticks. There are many ones still, but they're full ones. They be pressed in and all that, and they actually move a lot better. In the video demonstration, they actually showed the downloadable edition of MHP3 on the NGP. And they were moving the camera with the right analog stick. So yes, finally it has better controls, and we can probably look forward to a good Monster Hunter game for the NGP. It is the way to go, and that's all there is to it. So, with that in mind, we now know we can most likely look forward for a title for it. Most likely not for the 3DS. While it will have moderate success, if anything, Capcom shows, they release an odd game on another system and then go straight back to the Sony products. So, yeah. NGP has a hell of a lot of power. It goes up to PS3 graphics, at least early PS3, which is pretty insane. It has the 3G network combined with the Wi-Fi and ad hoc, so you can actually hook up anywhere. Yes, you're going to have to pay for that, but who wouldn't pay for the 3G part if you can hook up anywhere? Oh, come on. I could be on a plane flight, that's 7 hours long, playing with you guys on Monster Hunter. That's pretty kick-ass. The other problem people are complaining about, they're like, oh, battery life is going to be terrible. You know what? The original PSP and all that, I managed to get quite a bit of battery life off of it. I played it on flights. I could play it for 6 hours, 7 hours straight, and when it's portable, that's all you need. That's why you have a charger. We use these things for a reason. I'm sure it'll do just fine. Now, it does have a lot of new features that are very neat, and it outdoes the 3DS on every single feature. The only thing the 3DS has over it is the 3D imaging, which, to be honest, really doesn't matter to me at all. I don't care for the 3D crap. I don't want it. I just want good games. And I want them to look good. Nothing more than that. And I think this is the way it's going to go. Kojima is going to be announcing something for Metal Gear and the E3. As usual, he likes to hint off and then just kind of drag us around. So we might be looking at something pretty sweet. Either he's just going to hint off again, then drag it to the next thing, like he usually does. Capcom is, from the looks of it, we'll be able to play a lot of the older games. Lost Planet 2 looks like it's going to get some gameplay. And Yakuza 4 is going to get ported, which is, to be honest, a game people left alone a little too much. The Yakuza games are amazing, especially the most recent. It's freaking incredible. You can get addicted, and the Sega little things going on, like the Claw game and this neat little shooter thing. It's really cool. Anyway, back to what we care about most, Monster Hunter. P3 is confirmed as a downloadable. The controls looks like they have been changed for the NGP. And knowing from the 4 million sales that the original one had, we can look forward to some pretty hefty sales in Japan. This also makes something else nice. No shipping and handling. So if you're looking to import this, wait until the NGP comes out, buy it, and then just download off Japanese account. Making a Japanese account is really easy, and all you need is a PSN card. Just take that, put it in the codes. No need to go through all the big hassles, and voila, you got Japanese money. And what can you buy? MHP third. Nice. Well, anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm mostly likely going to be using the 3G part. I'm not going to use the ad hoc party or any of that. Hopefully it won't really matter, because I'm thinking with this new edition they're probably going to set up the 3G for it. I hope to God they do. At least the Wi-Fi, a little bit of infrastructure here. From the looks of it, they're probably going to taunt all the features, so make it look forward to it actually working for that. If not, I will use Ad Hoc Party, and I'll see the rest of you on Monster Hunter P3rd. Given I'd rather have a new game, but I'll certainly get it either way. Unless it's announced for America, which in that case, I'm looking forward to America release. With this, it looks like we might have it, because this is going to be a lot easier. There won't be any shipping. There won't be any manufacturer cost. Of course, there'll be costs on making the game, switching over, translating and all that. Maybe add some new features. But other than that, there's not really going to be any huge cost to it. That's the big point of this. For downloadables, there's no mass manufacturing, so you have to send all these out. There's no huge shipping fees going everywhere. That makes our games more expensive. No, it's pure profit for the most part, and it's going straight to downloadable. So all they have to do is update the PSN, and that's it. So yeah, the likeliness of us getting one of the games is much higher now, because it's much cheaper to just make it downloadable than it is to mass produce the crap. Which was the problem, because then you have copies not being sold everywhere and stuff like that. When it's a pure downloadable, us getting the game is much easier, because there's none of that shipping cost, there's no boxes not sold, there's just the small cost of whatever it is of putting it on PSN, which I'm sure is minuscule compared to all the shipping and crap that they originally have to do, and the manufacturers of the UMDs and all that. So I think honestly we can look forward to a Monster Hunter American release, and either it's P3rd or some of the others. Now, Capcom Unity has said they had no plans of releasing P3rd, but he said on the PSP, so we might have a chance of it for the NGP. However, since the opening to this new world is open for downloadables, unlike the PSP Go, which failed, the NGP will not fail, simply because it has the support of all the major game companies, and unlike the PSP, will have a great deal of titles that PS3 players enjoy. There'll be a far bigger range of amazing titles made for it. It's far more powerful, has far more features, and there's just far more to do with it. Hopefully, and I'm really hoping, they set this up so that you can go into a shop like GameStop or something like that, and you can just use the Wi-Fi there, because they do have Wi-Fi. Use their connection to download the game. Just log in, register at the GameStop or whatever Wi-Fi place is next to you, and download the game. This should not be hard at all. You're going out and buying a game still, aren't you? You just don't have a box. So for those of you that have to go out and do that, it's not a big deal. If you're in a rural place, yeah, you're going to have to drive an hour, but didn't you have to drive an hour to buy the game? Point made. As for, that's pretty much what goes for people who don't have online capabilities. Just do that. For those of us who do, we'll be buying our games from the comforts of home. That was the point of the PSP Go, but it had minuscule support, and honestly didn't look that great and didn't do that well. Just for many issues. It was stupid to have. It wasn't the proper timing for it either. Now, this with its 3G support and everything else, this is the proper timing for the NGP to kick some ass. So, I'm not a fanboy, I just go where the good games go. And Nintendo does not go where the good games go for me. So, and then again, I have Try. I bought a Wii just for Try. But I will not buy a 3DS just for a Monster Hunter game. No way in hell. Anyway, this is SteelGray66 signing out and hoping for a good Monster Hunter in the future. Take care, everyone. Good hunting.